And so you started out wanting to lure her for what purpose?
Sexual purposes.
In a calm voice, Ryan Brunn detailed how he lured 7-year-old Jorelys Rivera into a vacant apartment. He says he'd come across Jorelys' skate earlier and took a picture of it, thinking she would want it back.
I photographed it on my phone and showed it to her and asked her if it was hers. And I asked her...
You photographed the skate?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And I told her to come with me and I'll get it for her. And she came.
Jorelys' mother shook with emotion as the 20-year-old detailed the horrific events, saying he'd earlier identified a vacant apartment where he could take Jorelys. He said at one point he made Jorelys undress and get into a bathtub. He says when she asked could she go home, he said yes, but that's not what happened.
And I didn't want her to go home and tell on me, so I had happened to use a razor that I use for carpeting and cutting caulk glue off the sinks and stuff, and cut her on her neck.
Brunn said he tied the child's hands and duct taped her feet. He says he beat Jorelys to death with her own skate, then wrapped her in a sheet or blanket and took a golf cart to dump her body in a trash compactor. Brunn was sentenced to life without parole.
He's remorseful, but a child's life was lost, and he's been sentenced.
Prosecutors say they accepted a deal to keep a predator forever off the streets.
Not often that we get to see a monster appear in court and make full disclosure about the horrible crime that they committed. And certainly we don't get to see justice served this fast.
Justice which may help in the healing from the tragic loss of this innocent girl.
Yes, it's a sign of relief here today. Justice has been served.
And I briefly spoke to Jorelys' mother tonight over the phone, and she said she wanted to thank police, prosecutors, and the community for helping bring justice to her family. The Cherokee County Sheriff's Office says that Ryan Brunn is no longer in this community. They tell us he has been transferred into state custody and is spending his first night in a state prison in Jackson, Georgia. Live tonight in Canton, I'm George Franco, Fox 5 News.
This has just been such a horrible story. George, thank you.
Fulton County Police have made an arrest in the rape and kidnapping of 2 women late last